not going to the salon. And for those of us out there, let's be honest, whether your hair is looking thin or sparse or fine, whether it's the roots that are coming in, whether you've got really kind of those balding patches. Now remember, this is not growing hair, but if you want to look like you've got more hair, then you need to do it with our #1 hair color hair product here at HSN. I have to say, TRUHAIR has been a phenomenon. It is really unlike anything else that you've ever used. Oh yeah, a little old thing. It happens to be the lowest price in history. So we're gonna get right to the before and afters and some great video demonstrations that Chelsea did in a whole different normal, in a whole different time. All you need to do is pick your color of choice though. So remember, the brush is actually attached to the this revolutionary fiber formula as well. So the good news is, Kevin, I think I'm saying this correctly. We do have all colors available. Wow, that's a first. So whether it's the gray, the black, the dark brown, the medium brown, the light brown, the white, yes, we do have white. White is almost always sold out. Red, look at that red. Red, trust me, I know all too well. It seems like that washes out overnight. Auburn is what I use. I'm a huge fan of this. Light blonde and then of course blonde. We gotta get to her. My beauty maven, you have seen her on all the morning talk shows nationwide. Not only has she owned countless salons, she is a beauty insider. She's a spy of all things. She's got her own line. Hey, Chelsea, great to have you here, my friend.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting to see you, Shannon, and you're so right. This is the easiest multitasking beauty product that is anywhere in the world. Why? Because it's going to do so much for you. Literally by just brushing anywhere in your scalp. And by the way, I clearly have no mirror. What you're doing is you're not just coloring those roots immediately that pop up out of nowhere. Like I sneeze and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there goes the gray. But you're also adding to your hair these incredible thickening fibers. These tiny little fibers that you don't see, they have no odor, you don't know they're there, actually adhere to each individual strand of your hair, Shannon, but also your scalp. So for the 30 million men and women in the U.S. that have fine thinning hair, that are wearing hats, that are combing over, that are trying to spray products in their hair, this actually mimics the look of real hair. So it's so easy to use. And you want to know what the best part is, Shannon? It stays in your hair until you shampoo it out. So you could run your fingers through your hair. There's no hair color on my hands. You can sleep on white pillowcases. You can exercise. You can do whatever you want. And there you go. There's Renee live with you, Shannon, in the studio. And you can see she's just getting into that root area. And you just brush. It's the power of the brush against the scalp anywhere that you see either roots, color that's coming in that you don't like, or any kind of balls or thinning areas. Look at that before and after, Shannon.
Okay, unbelievable. By the way, that is the medium brown, which might surprise you. And the one thing I always say is don't get too hung up on your colors, because I can do auburn, I can do red, I can do light brown, I can do medium brown. I mean, seriously, it is so forgiving. It's not like any other hair product that I've ever used. And I gotta tell you this, at that $19.95 price, we do not have auto ship on this price, correct? I mean, if you want this at the best value that we've ever done, definitely grab more than one. We do, I think, also have some of the refills, but they are very, very limited in quantity. And speaking of limited in quantity, I realize Chelsea only has a couple shows today. She's got me and then an appearance in the afternoon. White is going. In fact, I'm trying to remember if I even had an opportunity to ever air the white. That's how quickly it goes. Last 100 there. So Chelsea, we're just gonna keep getting through lots and lots and lots of demonstrations. Yes. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we all got something, whether it's fine hair, sparse hair, balding hair. Again, it's not growing that hair. It's just making you look like you have more hair. Roots, guys use this on their sideburns. Bottom line, it is a breakthrough formula that works.
It is. So this is a formula that we've really perfected over the last decade. And as you're taking a look at these before and afters, don't worry about the color of your hair, let's say on the end. What you want to do is choose the color that you want that root area to be. So whatever color your hair is growing in naturally. Here is the black. Look at how it's barely touching the scalp. You're not putting a lot of pressure. It's just brushing. If you could brush your hair, you can brush in the look of thicker, fuller hair. And Shannon, there's the red. So if you have that beautiful flaming red hair, take a look, goes right in, covers everything up. If you're wondering about the formula, it's actually a micronized powder that's great for the scalp. It doesn't clog the pores in the scalp, Shannon. It contains vitamin E. Those little fibers are staying in there until you wash them out. So the only rule with the color and lift is it goes on dry hair, Shannon. That means it could go on hair that you didn't wash for 3 days. It could go on your hair right after you blow dry it. It doesn't matter. And there's the technology. It's such a unique product because unlike sprays and waxes that look painted, that look like they were drawn onto the scalp, those little feathers are actual fibers. That technology allows you to bulk up the look of your hair. If you don't have confidence, if you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm using so many styling products trying to get the volume in my hair, this is instant volume, instant color. I mean, Shannon, it's the easiest product out there. It literally is.
It is. Hey, Chelsea, they're already telling me white will not make it to another airing. Black will not make it to another airing. Chelsea has only one more show today, and frankly, I've never even had a show where white was available. I know I keep saying this, but just get it, because it's the lowest price on the #1 hair color hair product here at HSN. Men love this, women love this, no matter what your issues are. Even for a young lady, maybe you're pulling your hair back in a ponytail all the time, like I shouldn't, because that's why I'm getting hair loss up here. But you know, if you want to thicken up that root line, maybe it's even your daughter who's in ballet. My niece is in tap and ballet, and I realize, I mean, she's a little girl, but you know how sometimes even, you know, pageant moms, that extra look of hair, that nice hairline, you know, it's just, it's goof proof. It's goof proof. It's no commitment. It doesn't sweat off. You don't have to worry about it running down your face. And at the end of the day, Chelsea, you and I, first of all, you know how much I love you, but I have struggled and tried a lot of different products. And because I have fine hair, I'll tell you what, I have used waxes and pomades and sprays and those like little mascara ones and, you know, sticks and all this. I have never, ever, ever used a product that doesn't dry my scalp out or build up or get cakey or flaky or make my hair look like it's greasy. It's one of a kind for sure.
It really is, and I'm so glad that you said that, Shannon, because, you know, so many of you love the color and lift. We obviously wanted to do something extraordinary with the value today, but just choose the color that you want your root area to be. So there's black. That's obviously the darkest shade. If you're confused, medium brown, dark brown, and light brown are go-to colors. We've really perfected them, so you're pretty safe with all 3 of them. Auburn is for those of you that have that beautiful brown with red highlights. Red is flaming red. Now, Shannon, there's actually 2 blondes. One is new. So blonde is golden blonde, light blonde is ash, and then the 2 newest shades, so exciting, white for you beautiful, you know, when you have that platinum hair, but it tends to grow in looking a little yellow, and gray for all of our silver foxes. And I love what you said, Shannon. Men love it because you can use it on your beard. You can use it on your sideburns because you guys are getting the confidence that you're putting it into your hair and it's staying there, my friends, until you shampoo it out. And think about, you know, even when we're back out, Shannon, and we're going to the salon, but over the course of a year, if you could extend salon appointments 2 weeks, 4 weeks, right? The money that you save over the course of a year with a product that nobody knows is completely undetectable.
It is. We're going to show you more of those before and afters. No kidding. You need to get it at home. I don't care if it's roots or sparse hair, fine hair, where you don't have hair. Remember, it's not growing hair, but it sure makes you look like you got more. Chelsea, look at that before and after.
I know. I know. It's so unbelievable. So if you take a look at Renee's before, and by the way, this is live. So this isn't a video. She just did this herself. If you've got those roots, you haven't gotten to the salon, or maybe you're trying to buy box color and you're confused, and whatever the problem is, somebody calls and wants you to go out later this afternoon or tomorrow, and you have roots and you can't get to a salon. Look at that after. Notice a couple of things. In the after, Shannon, her hair doesn't look wet. It doesn't look like it's not shiny anymore. It looks healthy, vibrant, thicker, shiny. She literally, and you will look like you just walked out of the salon and paid $100 or $200 to have your hair colored.
Well, I'm telling you, and whether you're using it to extend those periods of time before a salon visit, or you're getting the look of maybe highlights and lowlights, even for someone who might wear extensions or wigs. I actually had a Gabor wig show on Sunday, and the hairstylist who comes in with the line was showing me how to take, he was taking eyeshadow, and he's like, oh, if you put eyeshadow near the hairline, it'll even make it look like your own natural highlights. And I'm like, shoot, TRUHAIR me up, brother. I mean, seriously. So there is nothing else like this. I mean, there really isn't. And believe you me, because I've worked in television, well, I've been here for 25 years. I've actually worked in TV in one form or another for 35, actually, yeah, 36 years. So I feel like I've tried everything. Even back in the day when they had those infomercials, there was a girlfriend of mine who did that hair in a can. Remember the one that with the little spray? That is not this. It makes you look like you have your own hair. You do not have to have any hairstyling skills, but I gotta tell you, at the lowest price in history, they are going for sure. The white will not make it to another airing. There are only 6 dozen of the white. And then I think, Kevin, you said the black there, that's gonna be, okay, we have only 150 of the black. And then, of course, we have a light brown, medium brown, dark brown, black, like we said, fewer than 200. Gray, gray, gray. When we debuted the grays, everybody went crazy. 150 only on that gray. Blonde, light blonde, love those new shades, Chels. Auburn red, and then, like we said, white will be gone. So really, the hardest thing to do is just to get people at home and try this, because once they do, they become obsessed, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, this is a social phenomenon. Everybody loves this product, and there's a reason. When it comes to root colors and touch-ups, I know that you guys are now inundated with products. You're confused by them. But here's the deal, you guys. I'm a woman just like you. I literally have to get my hair colored every 2 weeks. I have grays just popping in around the hairline. And I wanted something different for you guys. This isn't a product that you have to use, a little brush, which you're trying to get all over your hair, or a spray that looks like it's wet when you put it on your hair. This is completely different than anything you guys have tried when it comes to these types of products. Why? When you get it home, you're gonna see it's in this incredible dispensing formula. You're brushing it on so you can do really large areas at one time, or you could have a precision application. So it's giving you the best of both worlds. But this isn't just about color, Shannon. This is about thickening up, giving you volume, refreshing your hair. There are hundreds of thousands of women around the world right now using the Color and Lift just for volume. They don't even color their hair, Shannon. Because as you're looking at Renee, if you wake up in the morning and you're like, I don't want to wash my hair today, guess what? You just give it a little zhuzh in that scalp area, Shannon, and you've refreshed your hair and lifted it. And here you can see the difference in the color alone.
Oh, wow. I mean, it is a wow, 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 wow. Hey, white is going, black is going, gray is going. We are in the dozens remaining on those 3 colors. Just get it. There's still a 30-day return policy. In case you haven't heard, we're doing 5 flexible payments, so 5 flex pay on all of our beauty today for this big beauty event, not the least of which is that gym for your face. Don't forget, we will have an encore look at our today's special coming up next hour. In the meantime, though, don't hang up on the lowest price on the #1 hair color, hair